Irina, thank you for joining me today. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. So you released your EP Y2K last month.
Yeah.
Is that your third EP?
My fourth.
Fourth?
Yeah.
Okay, so when did you release your first one?
That was in 2019, August, I think.
And that's when you first moved over to the UK, was it?
Yeah, a month before I moved.
Oh wow, so a lot was going on.
Yeah.
So this fourth EP, Y2K, what sort of themes does it cover?
So it's kind of inspired by like my birth year, because I was born in 2000. So yeah, it's meant to be a celebration of, you know, the kind of pop culture from back then, the music I grew up with, things like that, but also like different emotions and different feelings that make me who I am.
That's so cool. So you said before that Spicy Kids might be your favourite song from the EP. Is that still true, do you think?
It always changes.
Yeah, can't pick a favourite.
Yeah.
So what is Spicy Kids about?
So it's kind of about just growing up, you know, just not being cool, being different, being neurodivergent. And it's just kind of celebrating being different and being, you know, kind of almost just being cringe and just owning that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't fit in, but that's fine.
Yeah, so that's quite an important message that you want to put out to like listeners, you know, young listeners. So Y2K was originally meant to be 6 songs, wasn't it? And you cut 2 out. So why did you choose to cut 2 out?
So from the time that I actually wrote the songs to the time that I was actually going to release the EP, I sort of just outgrew some of the songs, to put it that way, and I just moved on to different things just because a lot of time passed. So yeah, that's mainly why.
Does that happen often, do you think, with music? Do you often look back and think, oh, I can't like relate to these songs anymore?
Yeah, I mean, a similar thing happened with my third EP, Blue Forever. It was meant to be an album. So I had 13 songs for that one, but then same thing happened, like a lot of time kind of passed, so I just kind of cut it to an EP, pretty much.
And why is it that so much time is in between you writing it and releasing it? Is it just because there's so much like promotion to do and so much to organise?
It's definitely a mix of things. It's a mix of like the promotional kind of social media aspect, but also just finding the right people to work with, because I like to work with different producers, different engineers, and especially with that EP, it took me a while to find someone that aligned with my vision for it.
Yeah, which is probably quite an important thing. You want to do it right.
Yeah,
so you mentioned the music you grew up with, sort of from like Y2K. Who are your main musical influences?
It's a mix of very different artists and bands. So one of them is 21 Pilots. I'm wearing their merch today.
Oh yeah, repping.
Yeah. So I love them. They're my favorite band, so they're one of my influences. But then like early Taylor Swift as well, Avril Lavigne, My Chemical Romance, Radiohead, like a lot of very varied influences.
Yeah, you've got a nice mix.
Yeah.
How important is music in your life, would you say?
I would say music is my life.
Yeah. I mean, you moved country from Belgium to come here just to do music.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I would say music is it's very important. I mean, it's helped me through a lot, especially when I was a teenager, and I grew up quite lonely. So I feel like turning to music and turning to these bands and these artists that I mentioned and other ones as well just really helped me.
Yeah. And when was it that you realised you wanted to like pursue music as a career seriously?
I think it was around like 2018, that kind of time. I mean, I'd been writing songs since I was like 13, but when I was like 17, 18, I started to really think like, okay, what is it that I want to do with my life? And the only thing that kind of made sense to me was music. So yeah, I just decided to go for it.
Yeah, took a risk.
Yeah.
So are you the sort of person who, when you listen to a song, it takes you back to the time you first listened to it? Like, does a song hold a lot of memories for you?
Yeah, I would say so. Like, there's songs that maybe different people have shown me even, and when I listen to them now, I think of those people.
Yeah, it's a nice thing how much like memory it holds. So let's talk about film and TV, because you've said that your latest EP is inspired by Tim Burton films, as well as Wicked.
That is not this EP, that's an upcoming project.
Oh, okay. So when can we expect that? Is that soon?
Yes and no, I'm working on it. I'm recording the tracks for that at the moment.
Okay.
But I don't know if it'll be an EP or an album. So yeah, depending on that, it might be soon, it might be further down the line.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for this one.
Yeah. So it sounds interesting. So what is your favourite Tim Burton film?
Probably Corpse Bride.
Yeah, and how do you think those sort of films influence your music?
I would say maybe the stuff I've released so far, not so much, but I think with this project I'm working on right now, it's influenced a lot of it, because I think the way I'd put it is I was watching a lot of these films, and also I guess I kind of grew up with some of these films, but I also was watching them now, some of them for the first time now, and I think I related to certain characters, certain aesthetics, and I just really wanted to like incorporate that in my music.
Yeah, that's really interesting. So do you think TV shows inspire you as well as films?
Yeah, I would say a lot, honestly. I think with Y2K, actually, a lot of coming of age films kind of inspired it, like, you know, Mean Girls, Clueless, that kind of vibe. I really wanted to create a sound for Y2K that reminded me of that time.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to make songs for this EP that I felt would even fit like a movie soundtrack from that time.
It's like a sort of nostalgic sound that sort of takes you back.
Yeah.
So yeah, you mentioned you've got an upcoming project. How long have you been working on that? Because obviously your last EP only came out last month, so it's very quick pace.
Yeah. So actually there's kind of a big gap between when I write my songs and when I actually release them.
Yeah.
So with Y2K, it just came out, but I actually wrote those songs like 3 years ago now.
Wow.
3 to 4 years ago even. So the songs I'm recording right now, I've been writing for the past maybe 2.5 years of my life. So like, I would say I started writing songs for this project like January 2024.
Wow.
Up to like the present day / I'm still kind of writing material for it.
Yeah. So is this upcoming project more of a reflection of where you're at now, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think it feels, I mean, I feel like I say this for every project, but it feels like the most authentically me kind of thing that I've been doing.
Yeah, nice. So for the last question, I have this book. If you turn to a random page and answer the question on it.
Handbag or tote bag? Ooh, I think it depends on the day, but I would say handbag for the most part.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
There we go.